Hi, my name is Cassandra Coleman. I am a folklore student at Cape Breton University in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and I am also an applicant for a position at the Haunted Walk of Kingston. I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to submit this video, and now I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So the thing about going to school halfway across the country is you do a lot of traveling. And in my first or second year, I don't remember exactly which one, but it doesn't really matter. I was all set to go home for the Christmas holidays. My bags were packed. I was in the airport. My first flight connecting from Sydney to Halifax was a little bit late because it's Cape Breton and the weather is really bad. So basically, once I get to Halifax, if I want to catch my plane to Ottawa, I basically have to sprint all the way across the terminal. And for those of you who know me, I'm not very good at sprinting. Walking, good. That's great. Sprinting, not so much. So I finally make it to the gate just before the plane is set to leave. They check my ticket, I get on the plane, and there's some lady sitting in my seat. And I'm a little bit confused, you know, understandably, because like this is my seat, it's on my ticket, it's got my number on it. I'm supposed to be sitting there, so who's that? I figured probably she was just in the wrong seat, so I went to get a flight attendant to see what was going on. So the flight attendant comes over, she checks both her tickets, but then she has to go and get the gate manager, and I'm just like, something's not right here. So I come back with the gate manager, and the gate manager tells me, we're really sorry, but we thought you weren't going to make the flight, and so we sold your seat. And this person bought the ticket for your seat on the plane, and we need you to get off the plane. So I was already stressed out at the time from trying to even make my flight to Halifax, and I reacted in more or less the way that you might expect somebody who's really only traveled on a plane once or twice by herself before. I cried. It was a little awkward. I think it probably made everybody feel awkward. Yeah, so I had to get off the plane, even though I had the ticket first, and they made some calls, and they put me on a different flight that would take me to Ottawa by connecting through Montreal. So I had to wait a couple more hours to get on my flight through Montreal, and that kind of sucked, especially since my parents were already in Ottawa waiting for me. What's really sad is that even my luggage made it home before I did. My parents had to pick it up from the baggage claim for me 5 hours before I got there. And I ended up getting home about 5 hours later than I was originally supposed to. All because Air Canada sold my seat out from under me. Thanks, guys. On the upside, though, the only seat that was available on the flight from Halifax to Montreal was in first class. I have to admit, I had a little bit of trouble going back to economy class after that. So yeah, that is my story about how I survived my worst ever trip with Air Canada. Or, as my dad likes to call them, Scare Canada. So yeah, I'd just like to say thank you again to the Haunted Walk for this opportunity, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Bye!